Sadie, it's Grandmama, and I have a book to read to you, and the title is How I Became a Pirate, and I read that to you before, but I want to read it to you again, and you'll have the book with you when you read it the next time. And it's about a little boy, Jeremy Jacob, and he sees these pirates coming up from their ship, and that's how he becomes a pirate, is he meets them there. First of all, I sent you a scarf that you have to put on to be a pirate. So you fold it in half like a triangle, and then you put it over your forehead like this, and then you tie it in the back. I have a mirror so I can see. Like that. And then you say, arg. Try it. Arg. Right, here we go. How I became a pirate. Mike told me to fix my scarf. Here we go. Pirates have green teeth, when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key, like me. And here's their ship, and there's their flag with the skull and crossbones. It's called the Jolly Roger. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. She was putting a lot of sunblock on her so she wouldn't get sunburned. That's slathering. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. They were in a little ship and they were rowing to shore. We're getting closer and closer. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey!" Matey means friend. Or hello there, friend. Be this the Spanish Main? No, I said, this is North Beach. Shiver me timbers, the pirate said. We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora. Now, Sadie, this is a map of the whole world. And you live over here, and I live about here. And the pirate, Braidbeard, he thought he was over here in Spain. But he took a wrong turn over here at Bora Bora. So he was way off. So he thinks he's in the Spanish Main, but he says, no, you're at North Beach where he lives. He walked around my sandcastle, he looked at the moat, then yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacob, sir," I told him. See, he's real good digging his sandcastle. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury. "I treasure," the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braybeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. That's how I became a pirate. And here he is. They're rowing back out to the ship from the shore. Wonder if Mom and Dad will miss him. As soon as we were on board, Braybeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off," we all shouted, and then we set sail. Here's all the treasure that they need to bury. It has crowns and jewels and gold and earrings, and look at that, and a scepter and all kinds of treasures. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties. The louder the better. Shanty's a song. And to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braybeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies! Down the hatch!" We all shouted, which means this hatch. He meant eat up. And laddies, that's another word for young boys. Braybeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat." "The meat," we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew up our carrots. There weren't any carrots allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braybeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer! Arg, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties," Braybeard commanded. And when he calls them me hearties, that's another way to say friend. Oh, but look, there's somebody else out there who might want to play soccer too. "After it, me hearties," Braybeard commanded. "After it?" we all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. They're having a pillow fight. And the feathers are coming out of the pillows. They're upside down. But then I found out what else they don't do. But I couldn't stay awake any longer. I asked Braybeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." "No tucking," the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. Books? Like he didn't know what those were. I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. But, ooh, I wouldn't want somebody with green teeth giving me a goodnight kiss. You see him in there amidst all the other guys? It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails," Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches." They had to close up all the doors like this so the water wouldn't get inside the ship, and because it would sink it. And they had to put down the sails so the wind wouldn't blow the ship all over the place. Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. He's right here. He's kind of scared, I think. Just then, flash, crash, crack, lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure," hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." He knows a good place to put the treasure. When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I needed it because it's in Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. So here's where they walked, past his basketball goal in the backyard, and here's his dog, and here's the tree, and X marks the spot. There's the treasure. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the others shouted. "And maybe I will, but not today." There's the Jolly Roger. I have soccer practice, and his team is called the Pirates. You can't see the P, but they're the Pirates. And look at this. Here's the Jolly Roger. And he said, if you run it up a pole, if you put the flag on the top of the pole, I'll come after you if you need something. That's what Braidbeard said. And there it is. The end. Do you think Braidbeard will come back? He has some treasure in the backyard. I think he might. And I'm going to read another book in just a minute. So goodbye.